Hi there, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're just sitting outside Salvo's, which is one of Australia's thrift stores. And today we're going to go to as many as we can to see how many items we can pick up for just a $2 budget on their Monday tag sale, and to see how much we can flip these for on platforms such as eBay and Depop for a profit. So let's go and see how much we can get. So the first find of the day was this witchery long sleeve top, which I'll be listing for $19.95. And the final find in this store was another witchery item. It is this lovely red and white long sleeve dress, and I'll be listing it for $24.95. This is one of my favourite stores to head on my thrift run. I head straight over to the designer section just in case they've left some blue $2 tags behind, which they do quite often. So here I am just flicking through. And good thing I did, because I found this little airy crop top in a size 8, which I'll be listing up for $19.95. And here is the designated $2 rack. So let's have a flick through and see exactly what we can find. And here we found our next find of the day, this little tiger lily shift little shirt dress, which I'll be listing up for $22.95. And here I found a new to me brand, August. We have this lovely little long sleeve mini dress in a size 8. And someone must have donated their collection, because we have another one here. The first I'll be listing for $24.95 and the second for $19.95. And here I was going to pick up this gorgeous little sundress, which, although we're in winter, I thought would be a perfect little style pickup. But as you can see, it did have a hole in it, which I didn't think was worth repairing. So here I am going into the third store of the day, which was arguably the best due to the sheer quantity of what I was able to pick up. But stay tuned for my final 2 stores to see what amazing finds I could find there, as well as my total for the day. So my first find was arguably my favourite of the entire day, this beautiful little country road top, which I'll list up for $34.95. And we have another little country road piece, a gorgeous little mini skirt in a size small, so I thought I'd give that a go and list it for $19.95. I did find this Ted Baker little sheer top, but in the end I decided to leave it behind, just on style. And that was the same for this witchery long sleeve top, because it was really stretched out, but supposedly a size extra small. Apologies for the awkward filming here. I was going to pick up this Nude Lucy top, but it had some stains on the front which I didn't think I'd be able to remove. But I did pick up this picnic wrap skirt, which was a linen blend, which I'll list up for $19.95. Next, we have this very basic country road size extra small long sleeve top, which I'll list for $24.95, as well as this Diane von Furstenberg mini floral dress in a size 4, which I'll try to list for $59.95 and then just see how I go being a small size. And then on the other side of the rack, I found this gorgeous witchery size 12 sheer floral blouse, which I'll be listing up for $19.95. And here I left behind this Archie Inco knit just due to the comps. And here is this horrible angle of me demonstrating how I make sure I go through all of the items to check for any flaws. And before I headed over to the register, I decided that I would have a quick look around to make sure that they didn't leave any blow tags behind. And I'm glad that I did, because I was able to pick up this witchery top, which I'll be listing up for $24.95. And my very last pickup from this store was this Trafalluc and Zara collaboration. Hopefully I said that correctly. It is a beautiful cocktail dress, which I'll be listing up for $29.95. And although I don't usually pick up Zara, I thought I would just give it a go. Here we are going into store number 4, the second last of the day. I hadn't been into this store for a little while, so I was quite surprised to see how much was on the $2 rack. Now, I was going to pick up this Forever New dress, however, as you will see, it did have a missing button on the back, and I didn't think it was worth the pickup. But I did go ahead and pick up this Sea Folly black and white zigzag stripe playsuit in a size small, which I'll be listing up for $19.95. Now, it does have a little bit of a stain across the front, which I should be able to get out. However, looking at comps, there were quite a few listed around that $18 or $20 mark, so in hindsight, probably not worth the pickup. And the next one was this Lioness black playsuit in a size extra small, which I'll be listing up for $19.95 over on Depop, which it usually is a quick seller for me over there. And next we found this Marks black A-line dress, which I'll be listing up for $29.95 and using keywords such as workwear. And the very last pickup in this store was this Blue Illusion floral silk shift dress in a size small, which I will be listing up for $34.95. And here I am just flicking through the last bits of the rack, but I didn't end up picking up any of the items that you will see me flick through. And here I go into the 5th and final store of the day, which is usually one of my favorites. The first item I picked up was this chic size 8 playsuit, which I'll be listing up for $34.95. And after looking at some of these sold comps, I'm sort of kicking myself for not picking up this flying tomato dress, but oh well, we live and we learn. And our very final item of the day was this Princess Highway size 6 black dress, which I'll be listing for $29.95. So for the day, I should be able to turn $40 into a profit of $456.45.